said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, across the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid, are you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up. Now
Okay, remember now, we're not here to judge anybody. We want to handle this with love, right? You want to tell him how his drug abuse has hurt you, maybe hurt himself. Okay, Harold, what time did you tell him to be here?
5 o'clock, but he's always late.
No, he'll be here. In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Hey everybody. That is, of course, how I like to start off shows on the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. This is, of course, though, Bleeding Edge Reactions, a subsidiary of the MCU'S Bleeding Edge. I am a co-host on the MCU'S Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. My other co-host is Cybernetic Shark. Shout out Cyber. And I am here, once again, to throw down on a, of course, Band Maid reaction video. Domination live. So, hey, I'm filming this with my Canon M100 or with my M50 right now too, to go along with the webcams. And I'm gonna see how that works out. I'm gonna try to kind of like maybe split it in half and do like half the reaction with the the M50, and then the other half with this, like with the webcam, and see how it comes out, But I'll have to actually, drop the video, the song. I'll have to edit that, post-production into the actual video from the M50, and then see how that plays out. Basically, I don't know. I've never done it before, so I'm sure I can figure it out. I just don't know how it'll come out. I've got to be able to match the timing of the of the video played and everything like that and whatnot, and then if I take like breaks or whatever or stop it, I've got to match that in the edit. So we'll have to see. Plus, I'm not using an external microphone right now, so I don't know like how well the quality will be of the audio with the M50. Of course, I'm using, headphones for like the music for the song, so there's not going to be any kind of actual like, external audio or anything like that for the camera to pick up. Just my audio. But like maybe next time I try something like this, I'll actually probably just use my external speakers and just play the music through them and let the microphone pick it up. That way I can see how my camera does picking up that audio, and if it's like quality enough for an actual reaction video or not, or if I have to drop an external mic into the mix and whatnot, and just maybe like, I don't know, try, like one of my actual like clip mics or something like that, I've got a couple different external microphones. I got a lot of like recording equipment and like camera equipment, man. I don't play around. I've invested a lot of money into like my gear. Although you wouldn't think so, like with some of like the shitty reaction videos I've made before. But anyways, look, I'll tell you what, I've really been stretching like my my openings or whatever on these videos to like extreme lengths at times, on all of you, and I feel bad. So I'm gonna try to tighten up a little bit and just go ahead and get into the song right now, because I know I'm gonna have to stop it, because I've definitely checked this song out before and whatnot, and I know how fucking awesome it is. So I know I'm going to be stopping to talk about it. I have to. I'm not one of those reactors that can just let the whole video play and then talk about it afterwards. I've got to like tell you what I think kind of like right when it comes to my mind, kind of. But anyways, did a great show on the MCU'S Bleeding Edge tonight. Had a great live stream show. My good friend Alexis, frequent guest of the Religion Broadcasting Network and of the MCU'S Bleeding Edge, moderated the show, and it was great. We had a great audience and whatnot for the live stream. Great cast of guests and characters and whatnot on the show. I would put it out there to all of you out there that enjoy and check out my Bleeding Edge reactions, that you'd at least consider maybe checking out the MCU's Bleeding Edge at some point, you know, and see what we do. If you're not into Marvel and the MCU, I get it. That's fine. You don't even have to bother. Stick with the Bleeding Edge reactions. I'll take that. But please, hey, subscribe to us because that always helps us a ton. We really appreciate it. And please hit the bell. All right? And give me the like or two, you know, on this. And get in that damn comment section and give me more shit to react to. You know? And give me some different stuff, too. Give me some out there stuff. Like, you know, give me some more, like, you know, J-Rock I probably never heard of before or whatever. Give me something like that. You know, give me something interesting. Give me an American band that I haven't heard of yet. That'd be cool. But you know. All right, let me get into it. Okay, so look, one thing I can definitely tell you is that, like, at some point here in the future, I'm gonna end up probably having to buy a new chair, like for my little, like, you know, tiny, like, setup, you know, here, my studio area here, because, doing these reaction videos, especially the Band Maid ones, I'm wearing this chair out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm throwing down. You know what I mean, in this chair, like, hardcore, you know, with all my, like, body movements and, like, reactions and everything to these songs, and I can, like, feel it, that the chair's starting to, like, you know, starting to wear down a little bit, like, it's getting a little creaky and whatnot, you know? I don't know if it's built to, like, handle this kind of shit. It's not a cheap chair or anything like that, but I don't think it was meant for, like, you know, straight headbanging type, you know, type jazz going on and whatnot with it. What can I say, man? Band Maid gets my hips moving, baby, you know? They've got that effect, right? You know, they've got those grooves, man. But hey, Miku is freaking great in this song. Like, she's great, you know? Her rhythm guitar is real solid in this. Like, you know, I think sometimes, again, I'm never out there trying to, like, be profound or something, or, like, outdo anybody or whatever when it comes to making these reaction videos. I feel like, you know, I just try to do my best and point out what I notice. And I feel like I don't ever really hear anybody talk about how impactful to the sound, you know, the really solid rhythm guitar playing that Miku brings to the table. I guess maybe if you're just like a backup, you know, guitar player, like a rhythm guitar player or whatever in a band, you know, it's kind of a vanilla type spot. I mean, like I mean, obviously Konami is like, you know, um, and hey, I always guys, I'm always trying to do my best with the pronunciations with the names and whatnot. I think I'm getting them pretty close at this point, but I may still get them a little bit off from time to time. But you're of course more than welcome to come in the comment section and just let me know if I need to change something or whatever, Um, but no, but I feel like nobody really ever pays attention to like how solid Miku's like rhythm guitar playing is, and she looks friggin' cool as shit when she plays too. Like, she gets after it. I mean, like her energy, like as I've mentioned before in many a reaction video, her energy out there on stage live is just like it's like it's infectious, man. Um, she's like the Energizer Bunny, and she's like the standout performer of like all of the players. Like when they're live, she's like the one that kind of like draws the most attention almost visually, like when you're watching, just because of like her head banging and everything, and like her um, her disposition and posture while playing guitar, and contributing her excellent backup vocals. Again, this song is a great example of how amazing and um, great Seiki and Miku are together. Um, I'm sure they must put a lot of time in practicing and whatnot to get the timing down to where they have it and everything. I can't believe that that's just a natural thing that just falls in place. They clearly have spent enough time with each other to where they know how to riff off each other. But in this song, you get like direct riffing off of each other, where like they're delivering back and forth, um, and I almost get this vibe from the vocal in this song from Psyche, that she's almost like, it almost sounds like hip hop, like the way her vocals sound in certain parts of the song. It almost comes off like a rap song to me. Like she's rapping, like she's like, you know what I'm saying, like she's rhyming. That's how it sounds almost, like the tenor, or like the tone, or the beat of it. Um, I don't know. It's weird, but all I can say is just that I feel like I'm more impressed by Psyche's um, singing, especially in the live performances. That's where I really feel impressed by like what she brings to the table. Um, the stuff that I've seen that they've done that's been like, you know, um, professionally done music videos. She sounds excellent in them too, but I mean those are like studio, cuts. Um, I love seeing her live. I think I think the best reaction you can possibly make with Band Maid is when you react to their live songs. For me, like that's what I dig. Is reacting to the live songs. I'm down with like reacting to like whatever. If it's a music video, that's fine. But I love these live songs. I just do. And just like they're great together. Um, Miku and Psyche are vocally great together, bouncing off of each other and everything and whatnot. Great timing. They sound different, distinctly, their voices, but they're good. They're both good. Miko has a good voice. Um, you know, she definitely made the right decision stepping down and letting Psyche step in and become the lead singer and whatnot, and make her like, um, the head vocalist. That was a great move on her part. I mean, hey, uh, look, like, hats off to her. You know, uh, take the little hat off of Akane, and like you know, to Miku for like being that humble, and thinking about the band first, and then hey, great job recognizing the talent when they looked for a lead singer and they found Psyche. Like, great job with that. Like, great selection. Way to pick her out of the crowd. I'm sure that they probably checked out who knows how many different like women to to take that spot, and they picked the right one as far as I'm concerned. Um, I think that if anything, probably maybe Psyche's vocals are actually undervalued from a standpoint of just how good they are. And that's possibly could just have to do with the fact that the band is so damn good and the sound is so good that it distracts you from like how wonderful and powerful the vocals are at times. But as I've mentioned before in past videos, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, her attitude while singing is really fun to like hear. I love how aggressive she is with her singing. I love how you know, hard and like hard rock sounding she is, you know. And I love seeing her interact with the crowd, you know. She's really good with the crowd. That's one of my favorite parts of this song, this live song, is seeing them go back and forth and interact with the crowd, man. I'm telling you. You know, I mean, hey, you'd have to be basically like stupid to not want to go to a fucking Band Maid concert like this. Come on, man. What, are you kidding me?
This part right here.
I'm just gonna go back a little bit on that really quick, just because I feel like this part is just so freaking awesome, man. I mean, I don't know, you know, watching their performances live is just like so entertaining for me, man. I'm telling you, I have a freaking wonderful time watching other reactors react to Band Maid, especially like their first times watching react to Band Maid. I just love it. I love watching their facial expressions and everything like that and whatnot. I'm a big fan of like Marvel trailers. Like one of my big things that like pumps me up and whatnot and gets my adrenaline going and whatnot, it gets me like, you know, like elevated and whatnot, like before I do a show or something or whatever, you know, or whatever, is watching MCU trailer reactions and like watching the people react to like some of these like crazy like good like Marvel trailers, you know, for like Infinity War and Endgame and stuff like that. Now I've got Band Maid to go with, like, you know, like that's like become equally like valuable to me for like the same type of thing, you know. If I need like instant positive energy, you know, or to like you know, bring myself up a little bit, you know, kind of like raise my energy level up, I can just watch a Band Maid reaction and like watch like people's the eyes on like some of the guys' faces, like seeing like these women just like kill it, you know. It's great, man. I watched a really cool reaction earlier today of this song that was awesome. I loved it. It was a guy and his wife, and they were great together. I can't remember their names. I should have wrote it down. But I loved their reaction. I loved their enthusiasm for Band Maid and everything, you know? Hey, I've got hella enthusiasm for Band Maid. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to... I'm not a hero. Nobody should, like, give me a medal or whatever for, like, the fact that I don't mind taking the time out of, like, my life to, like, try to push Band Maid on people. But I'm telling you right now, I get people into Band Maid every day. Like, legitimately. If you think I'm fucking around, I'm not. Like, every freaking day, at least one person ends up with like 2 or 3 like Band Maid links from me, you know, and I'm like, hey, you gotta check this out. And if that doesn't happen, I do a live stream like tonight, you know, or like the one I did last night before. Last night on Saturday night, we did a live stream for over 3 hours, and my friend Biz from Australia from the Podcast of Champions was on, and we did 2 Band Maid songs, 2 Band Maid reaction like songs, not really reactions, but like we watched Band Maid songs during our live stream, the MCU live stream that we did. He was loving it, man. Like, he's a Band Maid fan, I can tell you that right now. I converted him. I'm using the MCU's Bleeding Edge like live streams and shows to throw Band Maid up and play in that in front of like my guests and stuff like that. Hey, you know, some of them don't care or whatever, like they don't get Band Maid, it doesn't do anything for them. Hey, whatever, good for them. You know, like they're allowed to have their opinion. But some other ones, they're just like right off the bat, they're down. You know, like they're like, okay, all right, you know, I can see that this is like legit. And that's how it was last night with Biz. You know, he was like impressed completely, like by the band, you know, by themselves, by the ladies. But yeah, I mean, look, in this song, when they have that step down or that transition to like that really heavy, deep groove with the bass and the guitars, and then it you know, it leads into some guitar play back and forth between Misa and Konami. And then Konami does that like really sick, quick like guitar solo. They all sound so great together, playing together, along with Miku with the rhythm guitar. Like, she's in there doing it. She's getting it. You can hear her. You can hear that she's adding to the sound. She is. Like, she's participating. And it wouldn't be what it is without her, you know? So, like, hey, again, hats off to her. Like, she's very valuable as far as I'm concerned. They're all extremely valuable, but she'd be a great piece to have in any band as far as I'm concerned. Female, male, whatever, you know? I don't see how she would not be good in, like, any band. As long as they're playing, like, the right kind of music or whatever, you know? But, and she's pretty damn good singing. Like, her vocals are pretty solid to me. I think they're good. I always enjoy her singing. But I guess maybe in a way, like, maybe it's better in, like, small pieces, you know? Just in, like, little, you know, tastes of it and everything. But, yeah, I mean, watching them live here, like, come together, playing their guitars, headbang and everything and whatnot, all that camaraderie, all that energy, all of that chemistry and everything on stage and whatnot, and then watching Misa, I mean, look, of course, Misa is like the most badass bass player, like, you know, out there. But it's beyond that. Like, she just looks really fucking cool, like, live, playing her bass. Would they pan over to her, and she's over there just doing her little, you know, like, bouncing, you know, like, bouncing to the music, like, you know, like moving her hips and dropping her ass and whatnot and everything. She looks freaking cool, man, you know? Like, she's with it, like, she's in rhythm, like, with the song and everything and whatnot, and she's just, like, bouncing, you know what I mean? Like, moving the whole time, man. You never see her just, like, stationary. And she looks really cool doing it. Like, I'm not talking about she looks, like, fun or, she looks, you know, exciting or whatever, you know, good for her. I'm saying she looks really freaking, like, ghetto OG cool. Like playing live with her bass and whatnot, like just her whole demeanor and, like, you know, the way she expresses herself while playing, her body language is like so smooth, you know, it's like so like super cool, you know, that's all I can really say as far as that goes, but. I don't need to know what that means, man. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. I love the way she interacts with the freaking. I love it when she shouts at the freaking at the crowd like that and everything and whatnot. I don't care what the hell she's saying. You know? Come on now. Weak ass MacBook fucking Pro bullshit. Anyways, or it could be the operator. But anyways, no, like, I'm telling you, Saki's vocals in that song are just like outstanding. I mean, she just like, if there's one song for me with Band Maid where she kind of carries it in a way, or like maybe does for once kind of like put herself out there and set herself like aside from the rest of the band in a way where she elevates things, like with the song almost, like, you know, I'm not saying she's carrying the band or whatever. I'm just saying in this one instance, I feel like her performance, her vocals, you know, especially live, are like a really like maybe more impactful to the sound and to the song, overall. Like her percentage of what she's giving to the song, might be a little bigger, almost on this one than like maybe some of the other band members, I guess, if that makes sense. I feel like she really stands out on this song on Domination. She really does. Like her vocals really, they really stand out. They're very individual. She doesn't sound like anybody I've ever heard. You know, I've heard other reactors try to like make comparisons of her with other singers. There are no other singers that I can think of that sound like Psyche. And you know what? She sounds better in Japanese than U.S. singers that sing bands in English. She's better than them. And I can't, you know, even though I can't understand her, I don't care. I don't need subtitles, man. You're not going to see me adding any subtitles to any of this stuff or whatever. If they happen to be on the video, great. If not, whatever. I don't care. I don't look at them anyway. I love the freaking Japanese music. I love the Japanese words. I love how it sounds coming out of her mouth. How they all sound. You know, I mean, I love seeing Konami and like Misa occasionally jump on their like microphone and like participate on like the choruses and stuff like that. That's awesome, man. It's great to see their interaction like that, you know, that they'll do that here and there. Not like they don't do enough already, but so look, I'm gonna try to come under 30 minutes. I'm at 29:15 seconds right now, so those of you who have caught some of my other reactions know that like the 30-minute mark is like my I know I'm in trouble when I get to that precipice. So look, I am Jeff S. TrueKnowledge in the house, co-host of the MCU'S Bleeding Edge. This was a Bleeding Edge reaction of Band Maid Domination. And, hey, peace out, folks.